it was possible, I could share my screen with you. Oops.
Yep, yep.
All right.
Best way to do it.
Okay. Let's see. I want to go in here. So my question is in regards to planner. Like, I'm really, can you see my screen okay? Okay.
Okay.
So on these plans, what I'm trying to do, Steve, is I'm trying to organize everything into like a board across all the way through. So when I complete it, I can mark it down and I can just go on one tab. What I think I was doing is I was just getting so overwhelmed with the plans, like everything that planner can do, and it was just over my head. And I was trying to like, oh, let me do all of these things. No. So the two things that my goal because I need to train myself and I also need to train my staff when I'm doing this. So like I have trainings like how to do certain things, update, mail merge, all of these other little things that I want to have so my staff will actually have reference to it and how to do like lapse listings and all of this stuff. Like when I'm sending this or life, all of these informations. What is the best way to organize with Planner from what you've seen with other
Yep.
agents? I'm gonna shut
Okay.
up.
No, no. I will show you. I've met with well over 200 offices on this over the
Okay,
last 4 years. I'll show you the best practice planner board. Okay.
okay,
Um, and I shared it with you. So go to the Edge browser.
okay,
And this is the fastest way to open up Planner and use it from the browser, not from Teams. Uh, Go to, let's see, open up a new tab. You can just open up a new tab.
okay.
Uh, No big deal.
Oops.
You can move the little arrow thing over. Yeah,
Oh, come on.
hit new tab.
Got it.
On the top left, there are 9 dots I call a waffle. Click
Yep.
on that, and then click on all apps to get to Planner. And if you scroll down, when this window pops up, scroll down a bit, then you'll see Planner and over there on the right. Got it. When this opens up on the left-hand side, click on My Plans. Oh, you could just say, get started. Yeah, here.
Okay.
On the left side, click on My Plan. Okay, and then if you scroll down, you're going to see the new one I shared with you. Hit Show More. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Up a little. And you're going to see now, if you scroll
Oh,
down,
right here.
full service plan. And that is the agency best practice board. And this is how it was designed and how thousands of people and other companies use these boards.
Got
They
it.
go left to right by task status.
Waiting on home office to be reviewed, completed. Oh my gosh. Man, you know how much gray hair I was growing, Steve?
Oh no, no, maybe everyone tries to figure it out. But
Oh,
follow, so tasks start on the far left is not started, and they work over to the right.
got it.
It's there. You grab a task, assign it to yourself, move it in progress. You can move it in progress if you want. Uh, Sometimes they get stuck, and reps were telling me we're waiting on either the client or someone in the home office.
Got
So
it.
then they move it to those buckets.
Okay.
So they're waiting for them to be done. If you have a new assistant, they need to review a task with you. That's why they column to be reviewed with a rep.
Okay, right in here. Got
And then
it.
when it's done, you just move to a completed bucket.
Right into
All
this.
right,
So this one, for instance, I would just slide it over here.
you got it.
Okay.
Open up any of these tasks, and we'll go over
Okay, this.
some of that one right there. See the flags, the colorful flags? Those are the line of business, right?
Okay.
It's up to you. You can click to the right of the VIP flag or label. You'll see all the other colors there. You have 25 to pick from.
Okay.
I would have it by line of business there and label if you want. You don't have to. But the
So
best practice is name the task the what you're doing and for who.
Gotcha. So if John Doe, for example, and I'm gonna put he's gonna be a life and then he has an auto that I need to go in there. And I would just color coordinate these life and wherever there's an auto or life and financial, for example. And then that would just go up there.
Yeah, yeah, and those are optional. That's if your assistants like color coding and all that fun stuff.
Well, I'm a one-man show and getting ready to hire somebody, and I just want to make sure that we are on the same page to do this across the board because I don't they're like, oh, well, it's too complicated. Well, no, it's gonna be this way because I don't want to miss out on anything. So can I edit and delete some of all my other stuff and put it all the way across the board? Like see on my plans right in here?
Yep.
Because I would rather like I like this template where we just follow all the way through. It's one bar instead of going all the way through and all these things like this one. I don't even have.
Yeah, I would change one of them that you have now to the new way. The one I shared with you is shared by hundreds of other reps and assistants.
Okay.
So,
So,
uh,
oh, there it is right here. Okay. So basically all of this, they don't have any of this stuff on the side right here where I have mine, correct?
well, what most reps have, they have two boards, one for service and one for sales.
Service and sales. Got it.
Yeah, they do not have planner boards by line of business,
Okay.
or by person. So, you assign a task to a person. That's how you accomplish who's working the task. And then you have the labels to deal with the line of business.
Okay. And service sales and the labels for the line of business. And the labels are, for instance, auto, home, commercial, etc.
Yeah, you can have like, I put a VIP label, like if it's a high value client that maybe you want to address or handle them differently.
Okay.
White glove, we call it, white glove those VIPs. However your office wants to work, right? The workflow.
Got it.
Once you get really familiar with the board, you hire your new assistant and they're familiar with how this works. I can show you how to automate email messages that come into your inbox and automatically turn into tasks.
Okay. Automate is the next step. Okay. So my first step is just to have two, like you said, I like the simplicity because then it's auto or it's service and then it's sales. And then everything on service is just going to be down here with the labels of all the individual services that I'm going. And so for him, it's
one service board.
one service board, right? So that would be pinned. And so
Right.
yeah, and for like me, I want to have like training tips how to. So three service boards for me, just because I want to have them where they can reference back on how to do it. Kids add it to the policy. What do they need to do? And how do they get through there? Like all of this into a template, correct?
Yeah, I like that.
Because then that way I don't have to reinvent the wheel or pulling a list from Passport. How do they do that? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. I try to make it dummy proof for myself so I don't have to have any of this stuff.
Open up one of those how-tos.
Okay.
It had the steps in it.
The
Which one I just had a lot of steps, right? So instead of these bullet points, scroll down and make them checklist items.
Gotcha. So just on here, add the full name. This is what they need.
Yeah, just type in their full name, hit enter, date of birth, hit enter.
Okay.
And then when they gather all those little pieces, right, they check the little checklist box and it helps get through all that information. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So this would be on here. So for each client, that's where they just go down this checklist as opposed to just going down here. And this is the same checklist for anybody that goes in here.
Yeah, and it's, this is a template then. This
Okay.
one that you have here, you copy this task. And then you, at the top, when you copy the task, then you add the name of the client to the title.
Oh, okay, so if
No, no,
it's,
I'll show you how to copy it. That's
oh,
the up. So, scroll up, and see the three dots. Click on copy task. Then we say where you're gonna move it. So you call it, adding kids to the policy, add, policy change dash John Doe. If you
okay.
want to put the client name in every task.
Uh, yeah, Dojo.
That's John Doe. And
Yep.
then you say where you're gonna put it in the bucket called not started or whatever. What are the buckets you do have today? To move it to another bucket. Oh, you don't have it configured that way yet.
No, and I guess what is the way that I should configure it onto there instead of creating all of these? I don't want to, like, I'm getting too confused into all of this stuff on here. Yep. Um,
The best way is just add buckets to, if you think this is the planner board you want to stick with moving forward. It looks like this is the training board, right?
right,
Um,
for this
you can
one.
create a real one instead.
Okay.
And you can create a bucket of how-to tasks, and they can copy it from. Hey, look at mine. Go to the one I showed you. This will be a good example of how to do it. Open up the Nicole's plan. Scroll to the far right. You'll see templates. This is an idea from a rep, way over there. So templates. So click on one of the templates, scroll down, let's find a good template for changing a deductible or adding a blah, blah, blah. There we go, home quote, how to do it. Click on, just hit copy on
Okay.
the top right. And then copy task and put it in the, knock out the word template and say, dash, no, on the top of the name of the task.
Oh,
Copy this task and we're gonna rename it, get rid of the word template,
okay.
wipe out the word template, this home quote dash
Oh,
John Doe.
Yeah.
That's the name of the client, right?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna put it in a bucket, we're gonna put it in the in progress bucket. Because maybe you're on the phone with John Doe right now. So in templates, click on in progress, which is scroll up to find it. Progress. And then hit the word copy at the bottom. And now watch what happens. Scroll to the far left.
close this.
Yeah. You can hit the X. You don't have to hit the X.
Oh, okay.
It just,
Oh.
okay, scroll to the far left. And you'll see in progress, you copy the template into a real task called home quote John Doe.
Oh,
Open
okay.
that. And what it copied, open it up and look what it copied. It copied the little label called property. And it put the checklist item of what you need to do to fix or to finish a home quote.
Awesome.
Now,
Yeah.
I didn't up those, and those aren't right, I'm sure, on how to do a home quote, but if you want to create a template by different processes that you have, right? Change deductible, add a driver, blah, 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 blah. You can create a template. Each template has a checklist.
Okay.
Your new assistant can follow along a checklist.
Gotcha. So it would be better instead of me writing it up here, just to create the checklist down here at the bottom.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
And go ahead and click one of those little checklist items. Just mark it complete.
Gotcha.
And it shows progress as you get through it.
Okay, very cool.
And then maybe your assistant goes, oh, I'm stuck. So then they move it to the review with rep bucket, right?
Okay.
You can go, and then your assistant can type in the notes, hey, I'm struggling with how do I go in a navigator and do this, right? Or whatever they're saying.
Right.
You can help.
So in this one, this would be notes, whatever, and then they would just move this to me or to something, and let's review it. Let's figure it out together. through B.
Or they can reassign it from themselves and reassign it to you to finish, right? Then
Okay,
when you get the planner board, you just look for the tasks assigned to you.
gotcha.
Many ways to do this, but that's what a lot of the rep offices are doing.
This across the board, all the way up top. That is huge. That's what I need to do, and I'll just stick it to here. So should I delete any of these? Like, well, I have another pin. I don't want to delete my follow-ups, but like prospects quotes, I have nothing in here. Can I just delete? Do I
Yeah,
just
but actually you have to open it up to delete it. You have to open up the board, click to open it, the board.
isn't it open?
Oh, yeah, right there. See that plan details? Click
Yes.
on plan details, and then on the bottom right says delete this plan.
Oh, okay.
That's how you do it. Okay?
Okay.
And it's gonna say, do you really want to delete it? Check the box, because we can't recover it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's my invisible prospects and quotes. Perfect. And the same thing with this one, like, well, I can move this info before I delete it. I can just kind of copy this. Actually, no, this one's already ensuring your policy. Yeah, this was already sent. Um, I can follow up her on her. Okay, now I know how to delete it. That's where I was stuck because I was doing too much where I want to have how-to training tips, auto follow-ups, like little simple, like so my follow-ups should be an easy, maybe I got to move that to its own pin as opposed to within this. Wait, where is the follow-ups? No, gosh
You
darn
have,
it.
so yeah, maybe you have,
I-
Jimmy's service board and then Jimmy's sales board. Those are the two names of your planner boards.
Okay, yeah, okay, so this is let me see, because I was just getting like I want to have this one. So I like, for instance, like, I ran into this guy at the funeral and I was like, okay, I got his number and he's still a personal trainer, but I want to have this one separated so I can just have a tab all the way through. So can I pin that as just a follow-up pin?
You can, when you pin them, you're pinning the board, so it just shows up easier.
Okay, so how would I take this? Would it be rename? No, move to the left.
Or you can
Um,
just drag them and move them.
but
These
can I
buckets,
move it over here?
you can't move it to another board.
Okay, oh,
That's-
okay, we can't move it to another board, so I would just have to create a follow-up board like this one.
Well, maybe you create a follow-up bucket inside of one of the two boards you're gonna create.
Okay, that's what, so a follow-up bucket. So these are all buckets up here,
Correct. The vertical columns are buckets.
verticals buckets, okay. And then when I go into my service, um, I just, well, I'll just have the service follow-ups auto home and then just going down there, I'll just slide this one over here because I want these to be followed up. Oops. I'm having restrictions. There we go. That way, service, follow-up, auto home, and then I will redo those tabs of exactly. Can I open up another tab to copy from browser? Like the,
You can, yes.
okay,
You
that
can
way.
drop from one to the other. You can open up multiple planner boards.
Oh,
Yep.
sweet. Because I think that's just gonna be saving me a lot of time. That way I don't have to. And I'm gonna go to Nicole's. And I'll have this on two screens. Awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Steve. Man, I appreciate you, man.
Help again. If you want to finalize it, let's meet again to review what you're thinking. And
Okay.
then when you hire your assistant, we can actually do a live practice with a task.
Oh, awesome. Yes.
And then let me automate your email to create tasks for you. So you
Oh.
won't even have to read the email nor do the task, just assign it to your new assistant. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And
Oh,
now we're saving you lots of time. 45 minutes a day.
Oh,
With email. Right?
yep, like lapse, like everything that when there's billing questions or cancellations, like I want to use.
Them out of your plate, you know, that's why you hire an assistant.
Yeah,
With my Chris thing, so you can do sales tasks.
yes.
That is the goal.
Awesome, Steve. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate you.
If you need anything, just let me know, send me a Teams message.
Okay, I'll send you a Teams message better than an email.
Yes.
Okay,
Fast.
okay. Awesome, buddy. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. All right. Thanks. Bye-bye.